Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, May 13th, and I'm going to start in on my series where on Saturday I introduce a new stamp set or catalog, the new annual catalog. Let me show you that cover. Oh, sorry, I'm up close. And we'll go through the dies and or stamp set on Saturday, and I'll show some examples and create a card on Sunday with it. All right, so today we're featuring timeless arrangements. Now I did this a little close so you could see it a little bit better, but I'm going to zoom out now so I can show you this in the catalog. So it's on page 67. Now again, all the images inside of the Stampin' Up! Catalog are copyrighted. So all these images and examples are copyright Stampin' Up! But here is let me see how close I can get. Here is the set, as you can see. Very nice. And then here's all the dies down here. So when you order it now on my online store, you save 10% if you order them as a bundle. All right. So let's show you a little bit about this stamp set. So first, lots of words. I love the fact there's lots of words. So let me go ahead and grab out, do I have here? I'll just use a layer of my Whisper. You know what? I think I have a scrap over here of Whisper White. Oh my gosh, not even Whisper White, Basic White. You know what? I've been doing so well lately in saying it correctly. Basic White. Basic White. Basic White. All right. So let me get out some little scraps there that I have. And let's show you some of these stamps. All right. I'm going to stamp these all just because I love it. You know my favorite new in color is Moody Mauve, but this is a close second. Pebbled Path. So very pretty. Yes, it's a neutral. I usually are naturals. I think they call them now. I don't think they call them neutrals anymore. But I still love it. So let's go ahead and start stamping some of these. Your kindness means everything to me. I'm just going to put these over here. I have my cleaning pad over here, and I'm just going to put these on the lid of that for a little bit. Here's a nice thank you. Oops. Did you hear me? I just knocked all my finger daubers over. That's what I'm working on right now. Taking the old finger daubers away and making labels for the new ones. So like, see, so I'm getting rid of all the old colors and using my P-Touch or whatever that thing is called. Now, one thing about these words, since they're thin, if you put them down, you can stretch them and rearrange them. So let's say I want to curve this one a little bit. See how I can put it on there curved? So let me go ahead. All right, for being my friend. Oh my gosh, there's so many words. That one I curved a little bit. You are the best. So usually I would say if you have one of these, I would lay it down first. Pick it up this way. That way you'll know that it's at least the way that it was manufactured. But like I said, since these are so skinny, it's very easy to turn them around and shape them the way you want to. Make me smile. That means also when you're cleaning them, if they're not on your block really good, they will kind of come off. Oh, this one I love. So it says you can't blank enough, or I'm sorry, just can't blank enough. So then that's when you can put the thank you inside of there. I don't know what other words might fit in there, but that's kind of fun. All right, we're getting through all these words here. That would be nice for anniversaries. Maybe even Mother's Day. A little late for that. Oh, this one I twisted too. Sorry. Not doing a very good job of laying them down first and picking up with the block. But I'm just trying to show you all these wonderful phrases on here. And we're not even all the way through yet. Let's see. So you would say a very big thank you from the bottom of my heart. These work together so well. Oh, this one is just the love and. I'll put that up here. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I'm going to put a couple on at a time. How about that? Let's do that. So there's a to you and a love you. Lots of dead air time. Sorry, guys. Let's see if I can get both of these on. That one's a little bit long, but we might be able to get it on. Oh, so let's go over to this one then. You know what? I should be using a piercing mat under there. Didn't think about that. So I really appreciate you. You are so kind. Again, a little bit crooked because I didn't lay them down the way you're supposed to. And then I think there's only 2 words left. Let's see if I can get these both on the same block. And hopefully have them in the same direction. For always believing in me. Hope your day is filled with everything good. All right. So that's all the words. That is all the words in that set. So there's a lot of them. Not even going to count them on air because I'll probably get it wrong. But that still leaves 2, 4, 6, 8 standalone sets. So that means that we had 18 words. Gorgeous. All right. Oh no. Hopefully it's still recording. Okay. Let me go ahead and dismiss that message. All right. So now we're going to use Moody Mauve for the accent pieces. All right. First up, just a nice little leafy branch. We had a lot of good leaf stamps or leaf-like stamps in this catalog. I'm very excited. There's a nice little, like a sprig. Here comes actually a flower. I didn't stamp that very good on that side. But look, I just love how this one's so etched that it looks like almost whimsical. Oh, another word. Sorry. Just a plain old thanks. Let me put that over here. So that means that there's 19. All right. All right, I'm going to put these 2 together because these are the backgrounds. You saw me on my other video use these 2 as backgrounds. How much fun just for filling up spaces. I love it. Then these are going to look probably weird because they're in the Moody Mauve, but we'll do them just the same. Just these little, what are they called? Like sprays? Is that what they're called? When they're just like along. I'm not a plant person. Can you tell? Ran a plant show for years with the local high school, but still not very good with plant names. All right, so those are the stamps. I think we said 19 phrases, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep, 19 and then 7 standalone stamps. So those are, let me bring them up a little bit closer. Those are just great. And they all have such good fonts. I like the mixed fonts. Okay, Now comes the fun part. Let me see all those. I'm going to make sure I clean them off even better later, but let me put them off on my side, on my work table. Let's bring out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, because the dies in this set are stars. Oh my gosh. They are I mean, good words and all that, but these are the stars. And let me show you what I mean by that. So, let me go ahead. I have my plate 1, plate 2, and then my 3. I'm going to have my top 3. Let's start off. Maybe, can I move this angle a little bit? Alright. Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to see them too good. You know what? I'll just put this off camera because you've seen me work these through before. Alright, so first off, we have just some boxes. Rectangles, but they're stitched, so they'll be pretty fabulous. Oh, and the cardstock I'm using to cut these out is Pecan Pie, Fleur de Flamingo, Garden Green, and Crumb Cake. Alright, so on the Crumb Cake, I'm going to go ahead and put just these standalone boxes. So there are 3 of them, boxes, rectangles. There's 3 of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and run those through. I've angled them because it seems like they go through a little bit better when they're not all perpendicular to the machine itself. It seems like they go through a lot better. Ooh, that was probably a loud noise. I hit my computer. Sorry. So let me grab out my... Still can't find my big one. It was always attached to the leg of my desk. And then I got my keyboard under the desk holder, and now I can't find it, so it's probably on the floor somewhere. But let me go ahead and bring those up. Can you see how those have those little polka dots, the little dots stitching around them? All right, so there's those 3. Let's go ahead, get that in there. So now the next one, I'm going to do these in green. These are like, let's see, those are flowers, those are flowers. We can do this sprig. Alright, so I'm going to do these 2 in the green. Let me kind of go like that, conserve a little paper. Alright. And yes, normally I would be using my magnetic tray, but I hate using it because then you guys ask about it and it's not available anymore. Stampin' Up! Is very good about quality control. If they don't think that something is working 100% correctly, they'll pull it. Alright. Let's go ahead. See if I can drop that knob. Let me get my piercing tool out from my take your pick tool. Poke some of those holes out so we can pull it apart. Alright. There you see. Oh my god. And this is like so fabulous because this here allows you to attach it behind those squares. See how that is? So then they're peeking up behind. It's fabulous. Alright, so there's that one. Let's get this one out. You gotta be careful. Alright, so here's these 2. So the leaf and like the little sprigs, whatever those are called. Alright, let's get the next 2. The next 2 are actually flowers, so I'm going to do them in Fleur de Flamingo. Let me put those on that. So, alright. Put that in there. I hope they don't move too much. I'll press that down so they don't move. ahead, pull that very carefully. All right. So now you have these. Oh, it's tangled up. So now you have these, and this one's solid. This one I need to poke out a few of those holes. Do you see? See how some of the holes are poked out? Okay, more fun. So much fun. All right, and now we have all of these that match up to those items, some of the items we just stamped. Let me show you. So this one I think I may bring over, and forgive me, I know it's not available, but I think I'm going to bring over my magnetic plate on these, just because they'll keep in place. Oh no, did I lose my camera? Let me see. So this one isn't exact. This one will just do. All right. I'm hoping my camera's reconnecting. I don't see it. All right. I'm hoping. Let me see. There we go. Oh my goodness. Now it's all blurry. Let me see if I can. I think it's going to make me. Let me see. Is it going to make me transition back and forth? And you'll see me. All right. Let's see. There it goes. Now it's more cleared up. All right. So this sprig is all by itself. Doesn't match up. These two match up to this sprig here. See how that lines up with the die? This cuts out this one. This cuts out this one. And I'm going to try to put these all through, but it may be pretty tight. We'll see if it'll work. All right. And then these, we'll see if they can all go through at once. These are just your remainders. All right, so let's see. This may be tight, folks. And remember, if ever you're putting multiples through and your arm starts to not want to go, so like it's too hard to twist, you have too much on there, take some off. All right, let me go ahead and put that side up. Because now we've got, I'm just taking these all off and getting them all in the magnetic tray. Because that's the worst thing that can happen, oops, is to get a brand new die set and lose a die within the first week or so. All right. Some of these don't really like it. All right. I'm going to bring this over here so you can see it against it. Ooh, gotta put that there. All right. So there you see those. These are the standalone ones. So there's no stamping underneath there. Gosh, sorry there's so much quiet in between time. And then these all came out beautifully. So let me go ahead and put those against the Flirty Flamingo. That way you can see them. All right. So can you see all of those? Let me bring them a little closer. Oops. Forget that it's backwards. So there you are. All right, so there's the cutouts that are either standalone or match up to stamps. Here's some of your words there. I'm going to put this over here before I drop it on my toe, because that would then lead to some unkind words being said on the air. All right, let me go ahead, put these off to the side here. We'll put these here, move that out of the way. And here's the rest of the words. Oh my gosh, it fills up the whole table. All right, can't see all those there. So let me go ahead, let me put this here. You'll be able to see most of it. We'll bring this down because you don't need to see the cutouts. Then I'll put the rectangles on their side. So there you are, guys. This is a picture of all the items. Let me see if I can bring this down to, let me see, so you can see a little bit better. There we go. So there you are, guys. All the cutouts, all the fun little components, the stamps, the dies. Have fun with it. Come back tomorrow. I hope to have quite a few examples, as well as we'll do one card live on the, well, not live, recorded, but released on Sunday, so you can see this set in action. So thanks a lot, guys, and have a great day.